Okay, so I was going to do this outside today, but I'm going to be inside my office. Room is kind of small, but we will make do. Hands and feet together. My AirPods are not charged. I thought they were. I have to charge them, so hopefully everyone can hear them. Okay, so let's bow. All right, let's start with our warm-up exercises. Hands above the head, feet about shoulder width. Over to the side. And to the other side. And now in front. Good, let's start with Shanghai. Remember, 3 to 5 minutes a day of Shanghai will totally activate your body's entire working system. If everyone can hear me, give me a thumbs up. All right, good. On this wonderful Wednesday, the 20th of May, with thunderstorms outside, plenty of rain, feeding our plants, flowers. Something that we all need very badly is for our grass and our plants to need that water. Good. Just make sure that every time my hands go back, my toes come up, my hands go up in front, my heels come up. Keep your eyes focused straight ahead. If you should wake up tomorrow and you're watching this YouTube video and your calves are a little sore, that's because of the Shanghais. Every time you go to your heels, you work the bone, you go to your toes, you work the muscle. Good, let's give me a twist. Hands slightly tap the kidneys, cleansing the kidney meridians. Good, let's do big circles to the rear. And let's do forward circles. Good, over and under. Good, let's bring it across. Thread the needle. Let's go to the other side. Good, up over the top, pull it over. Open it up, let's go to the other side. Open it up, hands behind, let's go from behind. Good, let's get the knees up high. Good. Let's put the left leg forward, right foot back, with the right hand extended. Let's do a straight-legged raise. Good. Switch sides with the right side forward, left side back, left hand forward, straight legged bend. Yeah, let's put the hands on the hips. Let's do some hip circle. Make sure that your hips are doing most of the work. Keeping your head, shoulders stable. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Anytime I go back, breathe in. Anytime I go forward, exhale. Good. Let's return. You can go the other direction. I just had a UPS man drop off some packages to me. Good. Let's fold the hands. Let's rotate the wrist. And reverse it. Good. Taking your hand, let's wring the wrist where the chi points are. Wring it like a washcloth. Do it a couple times. Now shake it. All the way, starting with the pinky, all the way down. Throw it away. If you're standing next to someone, do not throw it at them. No negative energy. Good. Only positive thoughts with love. Good. Let's do the other side. Good. Bring it up. Shake it. Bring. Throw. Good. And shake. Okay, spread your feet outside your shoulders with your toes in line with each other. Turn your toes in a little bit with your heels slightly out. Put your hands in front, put the thumbs up as if you're making like a field goal to play paper football, and now just flick. Use your body to go up and down. You get a little bit of that shake. Good. This will help to stimulate the body, to bring up the energy. If you're in the north, like one of our participants up in Canada, where they may still have snow, this will help warm you up. Good. Now, like a crane, just flip, flip, out to the side. Do them both. Back. Out. That's it. Go to the side. Crane, flapping its wings. Good. Now just bring it together. Put your feet in front. Put your hands down to the side of the palms, facing your thighs, and just feel the energy come down. Feel the blood flow. Feel the tingling in your fingertips. Good. Now spread those feet back, shoulder width, and step back. Let's go into the golden turtle, hands above your head. Bend over at your waist by bending your knees. Now bring your elbows back. This is called the golden turtle. Just breathe. Good. Now bring your hands from behind with the palms facing up. As the turtle retracts into its shell. Good. Now sit on your heels, roll your pelvis forward, and stand up. Excellent. Good. Put your left leg forward, right foot back. 90% weight on the back leg, 10 on the front with your left hand in front with the thumb. Fold it inside. Your right hand is going to rest on your right thigh, no pressure, as we go into the 1,000-day stretch. 90% weight on the back leg, 10 on the front. The left leg toes are pointed up to the ceiling. If you want to check yourself for balance and that you're maintaining 90%, be able to pick up the front foot, go from front to back, and back to front. Good, shift the weight forward to rise. And now switch to the other side. Same thing, thumb folds inside. Left hand is on the left thigh, just holding there. 90% weight on the back leg, 10 on the front, into the 1,000-day stretch. If you want to check your balance, go from front to back, and then go back to the front, back in 10% weight. Shift the weight forward to rise. Good. Hands out to the side. Spread your feet outside your shoulders with your toes pointed straight ahead. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. That's it. Breathe in the cool air now. Let go of the hot, warm, moist, sticky heat. Breathe it in through the nose, out through the nose. If you were with us last week, we did some cross breathing. And for those that are participating with us today, hopefully you spent some time through the week practicing on it. Good, now let's pivot the feet. This is an open warrior position. So right now my left leg is at a 90-degree bend. I'm not go past that. My back leg is at the toes pointing in the same direction at 45 with my heel to the back. Lower the left, raise the right, and reach down, opening up, looking at your right hand for the ceiling, with a point that you can focus on straight up. Good. Swing the arm down. Let's go into a tiger, reaches for the sky. I'm in a long runner's pose. My hands are above my head. Interlock the fingers. Now, dropping my back knee down, keeping my left knee at 90 degrees. And reaching. This is good for opening up the iliopsoas, your hip flexor. Good. Push it up straight. Let's open up and go into our open warrior pose. The other direction. Lower, right arm, reach up. Good. Swinging. The arms down. Interlock the fingers. The tiger reaches for the sky. Good. Open it up. Good. Let's go back to doing hip circles. And the opposite direction. Excellent. That's our warm-up. Now let's bring our hands and feet together. Let's bow. Back straight. Step out left, right. Let's start with the 6 treasures of the Shaolin. Breathe in. Exhale down. Draw in the cool. Exhale up to the front. This is what the Shaolin were known for, was the Shaolin palms. Draw in. Now to the sides. Breathing in and out. The song of the rising and falling of hands. Breathe in, suspend the breathing. Exhale. Open up. Let's call down the heavens. That's a big inhale. Follow my elbows down as I exhale. Look at that space between my hands. Focusing straight ahead. Now let's embrace the moon. And let's focus on cultivating that chi to our dantian, which is 3 fingers below our navel. This is actually a very good position to be in as a meditative state. If you're feeling stressed out, just come right to here, to this point. Good. Now let's go in the form of 10. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we're going to do a cupping saucer. We're going to go to our right side. I'm going to cultivate that chi. I'm going to shift my weight into it. Then I'm going to turn at my waist. And I'm going to press with one hand higher than the other. Cultivate the chi. Draw in the energy. Now exhale. Now the snakes in a row. Hear the word S. Open it up just like Spock. Now as you exhale quickly, sit and spear. Good. Now draw the leopard. Clear your mind. Inhale. The waiter holding the tray. Going to the mother of all blocks. That was an inhale. Now exhale. Good. Opposite circle. Open it up. Bring it down in front of the heart. Cultivate the chi. Now, cultivating that chi means that right now, with my hands, I feel like I have an imaginary ball. If I'm feeling tingling in my fingertips, pulsating in my palms, warmth, and you feel an imaginary ball. As you inhale, see how far you can open and continue to feel the ball. And then exhale. And bring it up. Good, just let the hands hang alongside you. Inventory yourself. Do you feel tingling in the fingertips, pulsating in the palms, warmth in the palms? Good. Now let's do the plum tree. We're going to bow. We're going to step out, left, right. And we're going to rise. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Short inhale to an exhale. Good. Now the other side. Inhale to an exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, notice that my elbow doesn't go up. Keep my elbow pointing down so that there's no tension in my shoulders. Good. And this is the small dragon head, or we can also call it the head of the snake. Good. Now we're going to cut 4 times. Good. Now we're going to go to uplifting hands. And we're going to go back to cutting hands. We're going to change it to deflecting hands. Now we're going to sit, we're going to reach out, and we're going to do monkey. That's my exhale. Here's my inhale. Exhale. Exhale. That's it. 4 times. Now we're going to do pound and break. Open fist, energy fist. Now we're going to protect, seize, protect, seize. Good, now we're going to do a small dragon hand, clear. Small dragon hand, clear. Double clear, deep inhale. And exhale. And go. Good, back to the hip circles. Hip circles are always great to do, especially if you get stiff in the morning. First waking up, do some hip circles. Remember, the hips do most of the work. Shoulders and head stay stationary to the center of your body. So let your hips rotate around that center. Breathing in as I go back, exhaling as I go forward. And in reverse. Excellent. Hands and feet together. Bow. Step left to right. And let's do the rising and falling of hands. So as my hands rise, I inhale. I suspend my breath as I draw them back. I exhale as I slip. That's it. When one move ends, the next one begins. Now let's turn to one corner. That puts our left or our right foot forward, whatever side that you're forward with. And now we're going to do prayer wheel. Just like the rising and falling of hands. And then push. So I'm going to embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Breathe in the new self. Let go of the old. Breathe in the cool. Let go of the hot, warm, moist, sticky heat. Make sure that your back heel is on the ground, that you're shifting your weight from front to back. Good, let's bring it back to the center. Let's cultivate the chi. Now let's turn to the other corner. Good, breathe in the cool air. Suspend the breathing. Exhale. Push the mountain. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Feel the energy from the center of your body as you're pushing that mountain. Remember, the strength comes from the center of your body, right from your spine. And bring it back. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring it up. Good. Now let's cultivate the chi again. That's it. Feel that cool air. Feel that expansion of your lung. Exhale. Feel your chi ball. Good. Now right from here, turn the hands facing out. Cow gazes at the moon. So bend your knees, turn your toes slightly in. We call this a horse stance. You step back so people can see my feet. Now, I'm going to draw in. I'm going to turn either to my left or my right, depending on which way you're facing. I'm going to my left, and then I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to gaze at the moon. Draw in. Into the other side. Cow gazing at the moon. And come back to center and hold. Now test it out. Curl the last three fingers. Keep the index finger pointed up. Make yourself like a paper football goal when we used to play football with a wadded up piece of paper. Good, now, right from here, inhale. Exhale. Focus on that space. When you open it up, inhale. Open up your peripheral vision. Exhale. Good, now release it. Back up so everyone can see. Now we're going to do twin snakes. Rising up. You're going to point your fingers towards your thumb. You're going to inhale up. Suspend your breathing, coming down. Now you're going to exhale. Finger pointed straight ahead. Drop them down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Now, let's incorporate the previous move. As I push out, curl the three fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Flat heads. Down. Inhale. Twin snakes, rising up. Curl the fingers as I exhale. Open up my peripheral vision. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Now let's put it with the breathing. Let's do the snake breathing. Come down. So feel this deep when you breathe in, right towards your spine. Open up the lungs and breathe. Hear the word S. Just like the snake, feel your stomach contract towards your spine. Open it up. Bring it up. Let it down. I'm not sure about you, but that really started to warm the body up. That's a powerful Qigong exercise. You do that daily, and I would ask you to open it up. Inhale, clear, so that it's good for your heart. Good. Hands and feet together. Let's bow. Step left, right. Pillar of light, breathing in. Shower yourself with goodness and blessings from heaven above as you exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Pillar of light. Good. Cultivate the chi. Stepping back with the right foot. We're going to scoop. Inhale. Same thing. Pillar of light. Exhale. Feel your knees bend a little bit to sink to your next move. Inhale. Remember your exhale, your movement with the exhale, slower than the inhale. Breathe. Bring it up with both feet. Cultivate the chi. And stepping back with the opposite foot. Scoop. Bring it up. Cultivate the chi. Good. As we're moving on, let's do a balance exercise. This is called crane's wings. Crane in flight, white crane in flight. So you're going to bear most of your weight on one foot. So right now I'm standing on my left. That's going to be the high wing. Drop the shoulder, bend. Bring the other wing. Drop the shoulder, take the tension out of the shoulder. Now with my right foot, I have barely any weight. I have about 10%. See if you can do a tap and balance. If that's hard for you, you can always put a chair alongside of you, slightly touch it to help you hold your balance. The idea here is to be able to balance on one leg for a period of time. Take that weight up. Drop the shoulders, take the tension. Let the other leg that's supporting you bear the weight. When you get done, close the wings. Now, let's go to the other side. White crane in flight. Drop the shoulders, light bend in the elbows, the fingertips or the feather tips, and balance. Bring it down. Good. Now, roll the shoulders up and back. You might feel some creaking, some crumbling. Most people have it, younger or older. We call that crepitus. Everyone's got little kinks, working out the cranks. Now let's roll it forward. That's it. Keep your energy ball in front of you. Keep your palms open. Feel the energy between the palms. Good. And then bring it down. Okay, feet are underneath the shoulder. We're going to do pressing palms, heaven and earth. So I'm going to create an energy ball. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to exchange the hands. One's going to heaven, one's going to the earth. And I'm going to reach. When I extend at both ends, keep my head straight, my spine straight, straight through the spine. Now, inhale as I scoop up at the top. Dropping one elbow, rising with the other. That was my exhale. And through the exchange of the hands, inhale, exhale. Again, now I'm pressing towards the heavens and down to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exchange. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to your energy. Cultivate that chi. Good. All right, if you need a drink of water, go ahead and get yourself a drink of water, and I'll be right back. All right. Make sure we're drinking room temperature water so the cold water doesn't interfere with the chi that we've created. Put no bodies into shock. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water to help cleanse the body. All right, let's start with the Sun style Tai Chi. I'll go very slow. Let's go. Bend the knees, back up straight. Duck feet. That means turn your toes out. Now we're going to commence. Breathe in. Bring the ball towards your dantian. Now step out with your left foot. Pass the ball, bring it up your right foot alongside. Now bring it back. Inhale, cultivate the chi. Now turning to your right. You're going to step to the corner. This is single tail whip. As you're pushing, you're opening up your peripheral vision. You're going to pivot your feet, and your hands are going to wave in clouds. And for the little room that I have, my feet are going to move in small steps. And I'll be moving to my right 6 times. On my 6th time, I'll bring it back. I'm going to cultivate the chi. Now I'm going to turn to my left corner. Single tail whip. Pivot the feet. Coming up, hands waving in cloud. Bring it back up, cultivate the chi. Good. The next move is called parting the wild horse's mane. So bringing up your right hand up with your left hand just above your elbow. Step forward with your right foot, turn to your left, brush the left knee, and push. Good. Now we're going to play the loop. We're going to roll the ball, step with the right. Roll the ball, step with the right, the left. We're going to gather, and we're going to punch over the top. We're going to embrace the tiger. We're going to push the mountain. We're going to turn back to the open and close. Now we're going to go to the right side. So with my right hand high, my left hand high, my right hand on top, I'm going to step forward with my left, turn, and I'm going to brush right knee as I push. Play the loop. Roll the ball. Step with the left. Roll the ball. Step with the right. Gather. Punch over the top. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Come back to the open and close. Inhale. Now we're going to repeat that. Again, going back with our left hand high, right hand on top of the elbow. Turning to my right, brush, right knee, push. Now with my right hand, I'm going to scoop up inside of me. I'm going to leisurely tie the coat with 3 fingers on top. I'm doing a right side circle as I press. I come back, I do an open and close. Good. Now I turn to the corner. And I do a single tail whip. I come into an open guard. I punch under the guard. I yield back. I'm going to park the wild horse's mane, step forward with my right, turn to my left, brush knee and push. Then I want to come back to the front direction and push. I'm going to do another wild horse's mane, turn, brushing left knee. Good. Now I'm going to leisurely tie the coat. Coming back to an open and a close. And we're going to repeat that to that same side, to the left side. So parting wild horse's mane, brush, left knee, push. Leisurely tie coat. And come back to the open and close. Good. Now we're going to do that single tail whip. To an open guard. We're going to punch. We're going to yield. I'm going to draw up. Step, brush knee. Yield up. Come back to the front. I know I probably got you lost. Brush. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the open and close. Good. For those that are joining us, I just did that in mirror image. I will turn around, and now you'll be able to follow me with me doing it, starting out on the right side. Okay. So hands and feet together. Bow. Duck feet and commence. Pass the ball. Stepping with the left. Cultivate the chi. Single tail whip. Hands waving in cloud. Into an open and close. Now single tail whip to the left. Hands waving in clouds. Moving to the left. Parting wild horse's mane. Turn, brush knee. Play the loop. Roll the ball, step with the right. Roll the ball, step with the left. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Back to the open and close. Parting wild horse's mane, brush knee, and push. Play the lute. Roll ball, step with the left, roll ball, step with the right. Gather, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger, push the mountain. Back to the open and close. Repeating to that side. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the open and close. To the left, single tail whip. To a left guard, punch under the guard. Yield back, parting wild horse's mane. Step forward with the right, turn to the left, brush left knee. Good. You got it. Yield back, turning to your right, brush right knee. Yield back, parting wild horse's mane, turn it to the left. Brush left knee and push. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the open and close. Repeat it again to the left. That's it. Leisurely tie the coat. Back to the open and close. To the right corner, single tail whip. Into the open guard. Punch under the guard. Yield back. Part wild horse's mane, step forward left, turn to your right, brush right knee. Yield back, parting wild horse's mane, step across with your right, turn to your left, brush left knee. Yield back, parting wild horse's mane, turn to the right, brush right knee and press. Good. Leisurely tie the coat. And then back to the open and close. And bring it out. Good. Give me some hip circles. Now sometimes when space is small, we do what they call a center balance replacement. And what that means, opposite circles, is that if my left leg is forward, and I'll demonstrate, if you can see my feet, this is my center. I'm going to come halfway back and replace feet. Halfway back and replace feet. Now I'm stepping a little bit further back, hopefully that you can see me in the video, but I'm replacing where the other foot is and then stepping forward. So I'm not doing a lot of this. My spine moves from front to back. I replace. I replace. That's it. Practice replacing. Another way of thinking about it is bring both feet together, step back out with the opposite foot. Bring both feet together, step out with the other side. Both feet. Now, try not to do an up and down raise, but try to stay in a level plane. So keep your knees bent slightly, moving out, moving in, moving out, moving in. Good. That's a great exercise to practice because that's good for the center of your balance. All right. Let's close with some rising and falling of hands. Let's bow. Step out left, right. Toes pointed straight ahead, slightly turned in, heels out. Now, breathe in. The song of the rising and falling of hands. That's it. Breathe in cool. Suspend the breathing. Exhale. Who you were. Breathe in for who you're going, who you are. And breathe in for who you're going to become. Good. Bring it up. Bring your hands together with your thumbs over each other. Bring it down in front of your heart. Take any of the tension away from your shoulders. Relax. Elbows inside. Now, look to do something good for someone else. Expect nothing in return. And may you have a blessed day.